Hey, what's up everyone? Bet you're all doing good today. You know why? You're watching part 19 of this world-renowned Pokemon Blue walkthrough. I wish. In my dreams. Not even close. But this is a good place to dream. I have some nightmares. Lavender Town for sure. And if you remember in the last part, we got a lot done. We walked around Lavender Town. We'll check out our Pokemon party right now. Rex Kwando was introduced to my team. He is a Machop, and I'm going to be using him because fighting types have some stuff to offer in terms of taking out some other types that I would be weak to, essentially, with the seeing as I know the other two members of my team. But I'm not going to tell you that because it's suspenseful. And Big Bird is at level 38. I want to get him up to level 40 before I start working on Boulder. Boulder's lagging behind, but he'll get up there, and I'm going to go heal my guys. I should have done that off screen, but this might be a short video anyways. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. I won't read that. This might be a little bit of a short video anyways because we're going to be going through both Route 8 and Route 7. And if you know from playing Pokemon games, Generation 1 and 2, 3, they're very short. There's not much going on. Have I already talked to you, little ballerina? I suck you. Yeah, I already talked to her. So, not much else to do. We didn't walk in the Pokemon Tower, but I did that for good reason. Nothing really going on in here, and we can't really do much. So until we get the Silph Scope, I came to pray for my Clefairy. Sniff. I can't stop crying. So I never knew this, but Pokemon can die. Did you come to pay respects? Bless you. I've never seen a Pokemon die, only faint. I heard that Charmander can essentially die. My Growlithe, why did you die? So it's kind of a remorseful. Not a remorseful. I'm a Chandler. There are spirits up to mischief. So they have a reception person. Pokemon Tower was erected to remember a Pokemon that had died. I hope the Pokemon Tower. Oh, that scared me. Is not paying her because she's doing nothing. People are not visiting this place. They haven't had a new visitor in 15 years. Would it be? And she has no computer or anything. Or I mean, she's nothing to pass the time even. She doesn't have a freaking book. Alright, so we got all the items, got everything squared away now, and it's we're leaving this basically supersized cemetery for Pokemon. You can buy Great Balls at the Mart, and I'm going to do that. I almost forgot to buy the Great Balls at the Mart down here in the southeast corner of the map of this town, that is. I'm searching for the items that raise their abilities of my Pokemon during a single battle. X Attack, X Speed, X Special, what I'm after. Do you know where I can get them? So I don't believe I got these Great Balls that I'm referring to. The famed Great Balls. And we can talk to him staring at the wall. Is that fun? You know, Revive, it revives any fainted Pokemon. And like I've done before, this counter doesn't get enough work. So I'm going to buy some Great Balls for myself. Get about 10 of these guys because I will be catching a Pokemon in the very, very, very near future. I hope you're excited. And I'm going to get some Revives. Might as well because I'm probably going to be fainting in the very, very near future. No, not myself. So get a couple escape ropes. Escape, excuse me. And I think I'm all good in the other categories. So, that's not the door. Here is a route that we're not going to be going on right now. We'll get to that later because that's just out of the way. And it'll confuse you if I go on that fishing route right now. So, we're not going to be heading down there. So, we're going to head out onto Route 8. And on Route 8, there are new items we can get, unfortunately. But there is a very interesting Pokemon that I'm intrigued by, to say the least. What's a cute, rounded, fluffy Pokemon? Jigglypuff or Clefairy. Clefairy. One of the two. Go and find yourself a cute, jiggly, puffy, pink, white Pokemon. I think it's white. It's a little bit of a light pink, I would give it that. The counterpart of... you can catch a Clefairy. Not a Clefairy. You can catch a Vulpix on this route, levels 15 through 18, 20% occurrence rate. And you can also catch a Growlithe, which is good. That is a counterpart, but you can only catch the Growlithe in Pokemon Red. So if you're a fan of Growlithe, and I'm assuming most of you are more fond of Growlithe than Vulpix and Ninetales, that's kind of how things have worked out. There's kind of, it's interesting how there's like cliques or politicking towards people's Pokemon selections, and I think Vulpix has kind of been pushed to the side as kind of a feminine one. I don't know if I have any woman lady watchers out there, but I don't know. You can throw your opinion down there if that's really the case. Stop! Don't be so mean to my Clefairy. I just gusted it away. I heard that Clefairy evolves when exposed to a Moonstone. I would know. Talk to Conehead here. I'm a rambling, gambling dude. And you know Slow Flake, the LPer on YouTube, does a lot of Pokemon games, Nintendo games, Sega games. And he calls himself the Rambling Gaming Dude. I don't know if he derives that from him. I hope not. I don't want to be mirroring myself after a gambler. I mean, he makes bank, but he loses bank, so that's not a good lifestyle. I don't want to be going up and down on the roller coaster. I want to stay smooth sailing. So we're gusting him away, and Dreads over here. I should have called Big Bird Dreads. And there's a Vulpix, excuse me. But the other thing is, there's also Vulpix on Route 7, levels 18 to 20. So if you're looking to catch a Vulpix and you want to get a little bit of a higher level Pokemon, miss the big score, 777. Gambling and Pokemon are like eating peanuts, just can't stop. Isn't that what they say with Jay's potato chips or whatever? You just can't eat one? I think so. It's a good motto. I think so. So we're going to use ducks once again, and there's nothing to cut. You can't cut this shrub with a chainsaw. I mean, what is cut even? Is it like they're using their claw? They're using some utensil? I don't know. So we're gonna walk around. Why am I walking around in here? You know, I'm gonna break it to you. I'm gonna catch a freaking Vulpix. Okay, I'm gonna catch a Vulpix. Vulpix is going to be added to my team as the fire Pokemon on my team. And so I'm not sure if there's another trainer over here that we'd like to fight, because I would definitely like to fight him. So it looks like there is, so we'll talk to him. You need strategy to win at this. That's one thing I don't agree about the Pokemon games. You really don't need any strategy. You just need commitment. If you're committed to raising your Pokemon and you have a lot of free time, you need free time and commitment basically to win this game, to be a beast at this game. I don't know about EV training. I don't know the first freaking thing about about Wi-Fi Pokemon against human opponents. I've never played any. I've played like 2 matches against a friend through a link cable. That's the closest I've gotten to Wi-Fi. So I know nothing about advanced Pokemon training. I don't know if that's your thing. Go ahead and do it. But that's not my cup of tea. It's not my MO. I'm not a huge Wi-Fi or online gamer in the first place. I have other commitments, and I like to make these. That satisfies my video gaming thirst for most of the time. But the one thing is, when you're doing walkthroughs, playing a game just for the heck of it kind of is a little bit more bland because you're used to sharing your experiences, and when you're not, it's a little bit less fun, but it still isn't half bad. I've been playing some Star Fox 64 lately. I won't tell you why, but I just thought I'd bring that up. And my garbage can that I roll out to the street, you roll it out every Monday. I was taking it in Monday afternoon, which is today, and apparently there's some maggots in there. It's not logical. And it's this huge, like, I don't know how many gallons. Go with Grimer first, and then stutter, snibble, sniff. Oh yes, I have to pull up the antidote. Sorry, Big Bird. And I am very lucky that I have another antidote, because I do not want to have you guys bear with me and have to go to Lavender Town again and listen to that music, because I don't plan on going there for a couple of videos. So we're going to talk to this line of trainers. Red Rover, we must look silly standing here like this. Yes, you look like you're playing Red Rover, like I said before. And what was I getting at? I was going on a little rant. Oh yeah, Wi-Fi gaming. Oh, the maggots thing. So I was just pulling it in. I don't know how maggots are created. I really don't. I don't know if they're attracted. They're obviously attracted to food or garbage. And it was the worst smelling thing I ever smelled. It lingered for about a minute, and when I was away from the smell too, and it tasted bad. It was such a bad smell, and it got like my heart rate going. It was ridiculous. It was quite a buzz. So I don't know if you're interested in the lesser side of buzzes, if you know what I mean. Go and smell some maggots. But where do you find maggots? I do not know, so don't ask me. Oh, in my garbage can. So I'm going to have to get that cleaned out. That's just disgusting. It's one of those roller garbage cans you put out by the side of the street. It's not like one in my house, so don't be thinking there's maggots in my house, because there's not. Okay, so don't be getting the wrong idea about Brock, about Cue Ball. So this is not going to be tight match whatsoever. And sorry, Yamium. Just not going to be going with the Pikachu and the Raichu today. Not going to be going with it. I don't know if I broke that news to you already, but it's just not my MO. It's kind of an overused Pokemon. Look what you did. Yes, I beat your little mouse. Saffron's gatekeeper won't let us through. He's so mean to you. You're going to have to get him something to drink. That's what she's referring to. Meowth is so cute. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, that's so cute. I don't like that saying. That's kind of like a throwaway saying that I feel like females are obligated to say. Whatever. I'm not going to criticize. Yeah, the Pikachu is kind of an overused Pokemon. Same with the Raichu. That's one thing I wanted to do about this walkthrough. Do 3 Pokemon that I kind of have a nostalgic connection to, and do 3 that are newer and I'm less familiar with. That might be interesting to see played as a viewer, because a lot of the walkthroughs use the same Pokemon. I don't want to be falling into that rut for 3 Pokemon. So, in one of my weather and environment class, there's a desk. They're big science table desks, if you know what I mean. They're a little bit longer than the traditional table. Meow. And I think Pidgey and Rattata are cute too. Wouldn't say that. School's fun, but so are Pokemon. Yeah, talk about school. But there was a Pikachu drawing on the wood of the desk, and people, you know, vandalize desks all the time. This person drew a Pikachu. It looks awful. It's either a Pikachu that needs to go on a little diet or something. But this other person comes in here, and it's obviously different handwriting, and she's like, "This is not Pikachu," which I totally agree with, and I just thought that's funny. You know, it's pretty relevant what's going on here. So I thought I'd share that with you. And I don't think it was drawn by a super nude. Definitely not an artist. I'll stay with school. Good choice. We're stuck here because of the gates at Saffron. Apparently I was never looking at it in this whole battle. I like Nidorans, so I collect them. Now that is not a hobby that I'm drawn to. Collecting Nidorans. Not a fan of collecting Nidorans. I may be collecting Blastoise Pokemon cards. Yes, I remember the days when I was obsessed with a good Blastoise Pokemon card or two. Not Nidorans. I don't know what's so hot about that. And you're really not collecting Nidorans. You're just collecting a Nidoran, and you evolved one of your Nidorans to a Nidorina. I would say collections start at 3. Just like streaks. You don't like say I'm on a winning streak if I won 2 games or 2 matches or whatever. Why? When Pokemon grow up, they get ugly. They shouldn't evolve. Okay, that kind of answers my question. I was getting into why don't you have a Nidoqueen? So, over here is a bit random opening. And there looks to be a gambler as well, and there's no items over here. So don't go into this gate because he will deny you. He's very thirsty. Alright, let's roll the dice. Yahtzee! Ever played that dice game? I mean, I don't know what he plays. I don't know the names of different dice games that are assumed to be gambling. I guess you could make any game gambling. Yahtzee's a good dice game, though. It's a simple game. Everyone can play it. You know, it's not too long of a game. There's always some action, luck. Anyone. That's how you make things good in life. You make it applicable to everybody. So he's going to send out another Poliwhirl, and this is kind of a collection. Oh, don't you be pulling that finger. I know what you're about to do with that finger there. See that? You see that? Left hand right there. Left hand. Second finger. Okay. Careful. It's a family show. Actually, it's probably a one-person show. I don't think I've ever had anybody that's watched my episodes with multiple people. I just can't see that happening. Drat, come up short. Lady Luck's not with me today. I wonder how that saying originated. Sayings are just so interesting. You look good at Pokemon, but what about your chem? Are you talking about like chemistry literally, or like my chemistry with my Pokemon? That's a good question though. How's my chem? My chem with the YouTube's pretty good. Chem with the Pokemon, maybe another deal. And obviously there is no friendship number or rating that you have in the first generation. So, oh, Big Bird, perfect, level 40. So, right in time with the poison and electric onslaught by Super Nerd. I'm gonna pull out my ground rock type Pokemon, get him some experience points. Flamin' Meatball. I don't know why I use that move. Okay, so I'm going to use Earthquake. And he doesn't have Levitate, so I'm very happy about that. I can use Earthquake and not suffer a wasted move. So Coughing goes down and Flash. I do not know why I used Rock Throw. That was very ill-advised of myself. So Voltorb, and if I use Rock Throw again, that would be very ill-advised as well. So Tackle, not a smart move, Voltorb. Know your Pokeball and know your brain probably doesn't exist. But it's not the time to tackle. You have nothing to tackle with. I mean, oh, he slips away from the tackle. I know why. You have 0 arms. You have no extremities. So there's a Magnemite. And Earthquake is hitting. It's kind of a shame that I'm using a powerful move as Earthquake on these measly Pokemon, but that's all I got. So, after this guy, oh, perfect, level 37. I was not expecting that. We can head into the underground path. Ow, Meltdown from Route 8 to Route 7. I'm better at school than this. And going through here will dawn us some items. Underground path, Celadon City, Lavender Town. And we'll be going to Celadon, which will be the next stop for us. So we'll talk to her. The department store in Celadon has a great selection. Good to know. So you can get 2 items in here. Nugget, which is 35 tiles west of Stairway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9. I'm not sure where it is at. I'm just going to keep clicking away until I find this nugget. Sell it away at the Celadon department store and one of the 1.5 million counters they have. So there's a nugget. And 19 tiles east of Route 7 Stairway. So we're probably getting pretty close here. I don't really know how long this underground path is. Alright, so it's obviously down here. It should be coming up, but I'm not using a D-pad, and I'm using the arrow keys on my computer, and this is kind of strange, clicking this arrow key. So here's the elixir. So 2 pretty valuable items here. One we'll sell, and one I'll eventually use, but I don't know what I'm going to use, because I like to stop at the Pokemon Center quite often. But man, I heard a sleepy Pokemon appeared near Celadon City, which is a Snorlax, which we'll be getting to later also. So here we are. Take a picture, everyone. Write a postcard. Do whatever you want to commemorate this moment. The shortest path in any of the Pokemon worlds. Generation 1 through 5. Route 7. It's famous. The famed Route 7. So here we are. I'm going to scout. I don't have much else to do in this part. So I'm just going to walk around and see if I can run into a Vulpix of my liking. Hopefully a level 20 Vulpix, and once I do, I'm obviously going to be using the Wigglytuff Shaving Cream dude. And there are no new Pokemon on this route, like I said before, other than Vulpixes. There's also Vulpix right back on Route 8, and it's kind of, we're going out of order essentially, but this is traditionally how you play this game anyways. And why I'm doing this right now, I have 2 minutes left in this part, and I might as well just sit with you guys, give you a full 20-minute video anyways, and try to catch this Vulpix. If I don't, I'll just start it off in the next part, or no, I'll add a little 10-second part of me catching the Vulpix added on, like I've done before with Onyx and whatnot. So you can, one of the things I wanted to bring up about Route 8 too, you can also catch Kadabras in Pokemon Yellow. And the thing about this Vulpix is only 10% occurrence rate, so it might be a little bit dicey. And Kadabras you can actually catch in Pokemon Yellow and Route 8. 5% occurrence rate only, but it's still a chance nonetheless. And you can get them from levels 20 to 27. So if you get a level 27 Kadabra caught for yourself right after Lavender Town, you only have 3 badges. That is a huge boost, and you can really use that for your team. It'll help a little bit in taking out Erica's Pokemon too. So we got about 1 minute remaining. And we're striking out with the Vulpix, the wild Vulpixes, and I'd like to get this Vulpix for my team in this part. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to walk around anymore. I'm just going to have a little bit of an excerpt of me capturing a Vulpix like I've done before, and I'll see you guys then, and that'll be it for part 19. So thanks for watching the bulk of this one. As I promised, I'm here again, catching a Vulpix. I want to leave you guys, but I don't want to keep you guys too long, that is. I'm going to try to sing this Vulpix to sleep. Obviously same levels now, which is good. I only ran into 3 Pokemon before I ran into this level 20 Vulpix. It's a 10% occurrence rate for a Vulpix on Route 7. Reason I waited till Route 7 to try to capture a Vulpix is because it's as high as level 20. And on Route 8 they only get up to level 18, so it's 2 less levels for me to train. And Great Ball is not working. So we get another shot with this Great Ball. I don't really have a Pokemon that can substantially weaken it without killing it, so I'm just going to have to do this for right now. Alright, so it's going to be mine eventually, and you never know. Throwing the Pokeball down sometimes works. And yes, I will be using this Vulpix for my team. It'll be my 5th member after Rex Kwon-Do. Beautiful, so Vulpix is mine. I'm eventually going to train it up to a Ninetales, obviously. I need a Firestone to evolve it, but I'll get into the logistics of raising a Vulpix later. At the time of its birth, it has just 1 tail. The tail splits from its tip as it grows older, and eventually it'll have 9. And it looks like it has 7 right now. I'm not sure, though. Do you want to know? I'm not going to name it. I didn't plan on naming it, so I'm just going to leave it there. And so that's it for part 19. Caught the Vulpix, and off screen I'm going to train it up to level 40 as I am with Rex Kwon-Do, so a lot of grinding for me. Still got to do with that Graveler too. But I'll get to logistics and training, Goldfinch, into a Machoke Machop Vulpix later on, so see you guys later.